Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the one thing that will cost you more money selling on Amazon, even if you're making sales, than any other thing. So make sure you get this one down. If that sounds like something you're interested in watching, be sure to stick around to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, we are here on my computer. This is going to be a quick one, so stick around, listen up, get your notepads out. Don't forget this one. This has actually cost me money. It cost people other than myself, I'm sure, money. If I've made this mistake, surely other people have. It is something much simpler than you would think. It's your profit margin. I'm going to pull up Profitability Calculator by Helium 10. There's a link for this in the description if you need this. It is free, this specific tool, but Helium 10 as a whole is not. If you do not understand how much money you're going to need to spend after establishing your profit margin, you're probably going to lose money. Let me explain that a little bit further. So right here, let's just say that the price of this, I don't know why I didn't fill in. We'll just go $41.99, $42. That's a weird price. We won't use that. Let's say that this is going to cost us $8. Or it's probably more than that. $10. 12 after shipping. And right here, we see we have a 40% margin. Okay, great, right? Every time I sell one of these, I'm gonna make, $16. I have a 39% margin. So if I make, 50,000 selling this, I'm gonna make 20,000 in profit. It's fantastic. My return on ad spend, a little lower than I like it. Generally want to see 150, 200%, but down around 133. It's okay. This is an example of what most people are gonna do. And in this case, I would say there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. Okay? We have 40% net margin. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Because guess what? You're probably going to end up with a 10 to 15% lifetime ACoS maybe. Once you factor in your total ACoS, this is all sales minus advertising. That's probably what you'll end up with. I don't think any one campaign structure will get there, or at least it might not be the best place, and a little bit more spend is sometimes good because it helps get you ranked, but in the long run, that's what you might think. So let's say we shave 10% off the top of this. Okay, we're at 30% actual profit after spending money on ads for the year, and that's what we're at. Okay, great, that's still okay, but look at how quickly this could become an issue. Say the supplier says it's actually going to be $1 for every box. You think, okay, no problem. Cuts us down a little bit. We're at 37. Now we're maybe at 27% after lifetime ads. Then you have packaging, you have photography, and you figure all that in. And maybe you work your way up to $12 per unit. Okay, still no problem. No problem at all. But then the unit freight cost that you were considering, $2, Helium 10 told you it's going to be $2. You start thinking about your freight costs, and actually your supplier, by this point, you're already dedicated to this. You've got it designed, you've got it worked out. You're making this product, and you're going to commit to this. So it's actually going to be $4.35, $4.50 to ship this, which in this case is probably realistic. Okay, now we're on 29 cents. You think, okay, I'm still walking out of this with 30%, it's okay. Well, not really, because now when we apply our little 10, 15% off trick with our ads, we're making like 20 or 15%. That means if you made $100,000 in sales selling this, you're walking away with 15, 20 grand. That doesn't seem great. I mean, we're really slim now. We're talking about, in some years you would have been better off in the stock market, literally. Just doing absolutely nothing. You may have made more money just putting that total amount into the stock. And of course, it's not a perfect analogy, but just work with it. Now you're committed at this point. This is literally, I have people who come to me and say, hey, it's about 25, 26% profit. I'm okay with making that. And they don't project out what that actually means. So I would say when you're starting, looking at this, your real freight costs and your real manufactured cost should be about 40 to 45%. And if it's not significantly less than that, just don't sell that product. Something has to change. But don't just be like, oh, okay, that's whatever, that happens. If you want to end up with a 25, 30% margin, you need to start somewhere probably close to 40 or 50%. There will be costs associated to running this business And this will end up literally costing you money. If you come in with a 25% margin, 20% margin, you're essentially barely going to be making money by the time you're done paying for everything associated with this business, whether that's, all of your freight. In some months shipping's more expensive and it just goes up. Your supplier says, hey, it's actually going to be 25 cents more expensive per unit right now. Sorry, we had to increase our price. These things happen. So if you're already cutting it very slim, I would say just look again, right? Because there's plenty of products where you can get 45, 50% starting ACOSs. My best product had a 65% net margin. So don't tell me down below, hey, that's not possible. Well, it is. And those products do exist. You just have to find them and make sure that you're setting this as a new standard. So I just wanted to put this out as kind of a reminder. Don't get caught up in this trap, right? This one video could save 2, 3, 10, 20 people, the loss of thousands of dollars. So hopefully this reached you at the right time in your journey. That's gonna do it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, so you don't miss videos like this in the future. But other than that, guys, I'll be seeing you here on the channel next time for another one. Thanks so much. Later.